him perceiving what God want to do in our life, because see, he's looking at what we do. So when you fast, and God is he's looking at your attitude, that you doing this because you want to get closer to him and don't nobody know what you're doing. I want you to look at verse 22. It says, the eye is the lamp of the body. If your eyes are good, your whole body will be full of light. What is God saying? He's saying the way you see things, if you see things always looking bad, guess what it's going to be? It's going to be bad. Because that's your perception. But if you look at things through the eyes of God, he's saying you're going to see the light of his presence, because you're going to always see it his way. I don't care if you're having a bad day at work, but it's according to the way that you're looking at it. It's according to the way you're looking at it. Like I was having a bad day early this morning at work today. But I told that devil, you's a liar. I made up my mind, devil, you will not get the glory. I'm still going to look at it the way God wanted to be, and I'm going to have a blessed day. And I told the devil, you are a liar. What did I do? I changed my perception. Because see, you're going to understand that when you see it through the word of God, God giving us a choice. It's up to you whether or not, if somebody step on your foot, it's up to you whether or not you go off and cuss them out, or it's up to you to say, well, you know what? I accept your apology. I know you didn't mean it. It's up to you. If somebody just jumped in front of you while you driving, it's up to you whether or not for you to go off and start bumping your horn, acting a fool, or for you to say, you know what, God, some people just need some help. Lord, I pray for them. See, it's all in our perception. And that's why he said the eye is the lamp of the body. You mean to tell me my eye is controlling what I see for everything in my life? Yes. The way that you looking at the situation, the trial that you're going through right now, it's up to you whether or not you're going to come out of it a conqueror, or whether or not you're going to come out of it defeated. The choice is yours, because it's the way you're looking at it. He's saying because the eye is the lamp of the body. If your eyes are good, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eyes are bad, your whole body will be full of darkness. He said, if then the light within you is darkness, how great is the darkness? Because see, I got right here, I looked up the word deception. Deception means to cause to believe what is not true. To ensnare, to give a false impression. What am I saying? We can go outside and it look like my car won't crank up. God forbid. It's up to me to say, you know what? Devil, you's a liar, because I'm going to leave and this car is going to crank up when I leave up out of here. That's a choice that I'm making, because I'm speaking it out my mouth. Or I can say, you know what, I'm tired of going through this. Now I'm going to have to call somebody to call the tow truck to come and get the car, because see, the car won't even crank up. What did I just do? If I just say I got to call the tow man, my perception, it caused me to see falsely about it. Because I just went by what I tried the first time and it won't crank up. But if I just go off that time, right, that one time, it would cause my car to be here. And I'm talking about I got to wait on the tow truck. If I would have just waited and prayed, declared, decreed the word of God, and crank it up again and said, when I crank it up this time, the car going to crank up, the car will crank up. That has happened to me several times. But he's saying is, which way are you seeing the truth? He said it's up to you whether or not you see the truth or what you're dealing with, to say, you know what, I'm going to come out of this thing. Yeah, it may seem like I got some bills. It may seem like I'm in the negative, but I'm coming out of this.